Hello, I'm Wenjuan. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I will show you how to make timer-controlled rec-emo game on Scratch. Through this game, you will learn how to create a functional timer, how to add a score, how to use show and hide sprites, how to send receive messages, and how to copy the sprite and its code. Now, let's see how this game works. I click the Start button. I set timer in 15 seconds. The sprites show and hide randomly. If the hammer touched the sprite, the score will add 1. If the score is less than 6, you will see Game Over. If the score is greater than 6, you will see Win. Okay, now let's work out this game together. First, let's create a new project and give it name rec-emo. Let's delete this sprite. I select a backdrop from the lib. I select Savanna. I'll draw some circles on this backdrop. Some circles can be see the holes. I change the color to black. One hole. Two holes. Three holes. 4 holes. 5 holes. Okay. Now let's create the wind backdrop. I change the color to red and input wind. Resize the word bigger. Okay. Now I duplicate. Give me the name. Game over. Type game over. It's too big. Let's resize it smaller. Okay. Now let's create the sprites. First, let's create the start button. I draw a red circle, then change the color to blue and input start. Resize it bigger. Okay. Now I'll create a hammer. I use 2 rectangles to create a hammer. Okay, I duplicate. I group those 2 rectangles and rotate. Okay. If you think this hammer is too big, you can adjust its size to 50%. Okay, it's small. Now let's select a sprite from the lib, and here I select the frog. I move the frog into one hole. Okay, now let's create 2 variables. One is for score. 1 is for timer. And here I use time left. Okay. Okay, now let's coding. First, let's coding for backdrop. When the backdrop received start message, and here I create a new message, start message. It will reset the score and timer's value. Set the score as 0 and set timer to 15. 15 it means 15 seconds. So I need the timer change the value by 1 minute. And here I'll repeat 15 times. Wait 1 second. Change the timer's value by -1. After the 15 seconds, the game will over. So, and here we will send broadcast a message for end. Let's create a new message and the message. Okay, now if the score is greater than 6, then switch the backdrop to win. And stop all. Else, less than 6. Switch backdrop to game over. And stop all. Okay, let's okay, we can't running the code for testing because we have to code for start. Okay, now let's coding for start. When the code is running, start button will show. And change switch the backdrop to Savannah. Okay. When this sprite clicked, it means the game is start. So it will broadcast start message, then hide. Okay, now let's run the code for testing. I click start button. You will see the timer is -1 by each second. Okay, game over. Now let's coding for hammer. When the code is running, the hammer is hide. When the hammer received the start message, it will show. Now let's use forever block palette. Switch the custom to custom 1. The hammer will go as the mouse move. So we need to set its x value and y value. X we set as mouse x and y we set mouse y. If mouse down, switch custom to custom 2. Then wait. Here set wait 0.2 seconds. Then switch custom to custom 1. Okay, it's running. Click start button. You see, when the mouse clicked, the hammer will switch its custom to custom 1 to custom 2. Okay, when the hammer received end message, it will hide. Okay, now let's try it again. I click start button. When the game over, you will see the hammer hide. Yeah. Okay, now let's coding for this frog. When the code is running, the frog is hide. Then we use forever block palette. If the frog is touching the sprite to the hammer, and if the mouse down, the score will add 1. Then the frog will hide. If touching the sprite to the hammer, if the mouse down, set and change the score value by 1. then hide. Okay. When the frog received start message, the frog will show and hide randomly. So add here, we will use a firewall block palette and wait random times. And here set 1 to 7 seconds. And then the frog show. Then the frog wait random times. And here I set 1 to 5 seconds. The frog will hide. When the frog received any message, the frog will hide. Okay, now let's run this code for testing. I click Start button. Yeah. Okay, now let's add other frogs. Let's back to switch to the backdrop savanna. Okay, and here duplicate the frog for 4 times because we have 5 holes. We also need 5 frogs. Okay, let's for its code. You will see when we copy the sprite, you will see that its code also copied. Okay. We need and here we need to move the frog to this hole. Okay, I move this frog to this hole and I drag this frog to this hole. Okay, and I start. Okay, I set this frog to this hole and this frog to this hole. Okay, now let's running. I click the start button. Okay, now we have finished this game. Thank you for your watching. Bye.